Goal, 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 goal. I like the boom-boorie. I like the boom-boorie. Till boomery.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the ASpotOffsides podcast here. Andrew Danis alongside myself, Alex Schlick. First one of many, we hope. It's going to be a U.S. soccer podcast with some other international soccer thrown in there. How you doing today, Andrew?
I'm good. I'm excited, like you said, our first podcast, and hopefully many to continue.
Big loss maybe even for the youth teams right now. We're going to segue a little bit into the under-20 team, Andrew. And looking at the schedule and results, they just had under-20 qualifying. You know, you think easy qualification in CONCACAF.
Right, yeah.
U.S. wins against Suriname 4-0 to start the tournament. That was back on March 19th,
Yeah,
or 29th.
I was excited after that game.
Then they also win against Panama 2-0. Once again, U.S. just roaring through. Then a shock loss to the hosts, Guatemala 1-2, and everyone's just kind of baffled.
Right, because I think, as people have been saying, it's one of the more talented teams that we've brought to qualifying, and people were thinking that we're going to bring to the World Cup. And all of a sudden, Thomas Rogan, the coach, we're not in it anymore.
Well, let's first talk about, do you think Thomas Rogan's job is safe? Do you think that after missing out on really the biggest tournament that he's supposed to bring the U.S. to, not getting in that tournament with, as people are saying, one of the most talented rosters in recent times, does he deserve to stay on as the coach?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you fire him right away. I think you have to evaluate the situation as it is and see what progress can be made forward, if there's anyone that can take a spot. But I don't think it's safe because that roster had so much talent on it with Gayu, Yeget, Agabusamande, Connor Doyle.
I think the dilemma that will always stick out in people's minds with this coach is losing Nevin Subotic. And this was the guy that didn't call him up for the last Under-20 World Cup. And that was, I think, the finishing point for Subotic. He was wavering, didn't get a call-up, and is like, are you serious? I'm one of the...
Because the U.S. said we wanted him, then all of a sudden he doesn't get the call-up. Because, quote-unquote, he wasn't good enough. Which now, if anyone watches European soccer, knows he's one of the best young defenders in Europe. I know Chelsea's after him. I know some top La Liga clubs are after him.
Well, the dilemma is now, and I think, looking forward, I don't think his job's safe. I'm not one to say if it should be safe or not. He's done a good job developing talent. He's done a good job picking players. I think for the most part, I think he brought the best team he could with the resources that he had.
No doubt.
But I think that his job is probably not safe for the future. And with so many people wanting to coach the U.S. now because we're an up-and-coming soccer country, I think that someone will end up filling that role and he'll have to move on.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, there's no doubt someone with the same quality coaching as Thomas Rogan, if not better, will be able to get that position.